go. What?
Holy moly, talk about a muggy, sticky, hot day. There's like no air movement today. Very, very muggy. I'm not working on the Bronco today. Just too darn hot. Heat index right now is, I'm not sure what it is. It's over 100. It's supposed to be over 100 for the next 4 or 5 days, I believe. Poor old Jessie dog, she was outside all morning this morning. I come home and her tongue's about dragging on the ground. Took my wife halfway up to her parents, met her mom, she took her the rest of the way up there, and she's coming home with a new ride. Her old Tahoe up there, it has almost 300,000 miles on it. Still runs okay, but I worry about the thing every day. Something's gonna happen to it. And the little red car that she had, her daughter has that right now because her car broke down. And as it turns out, her daughter's gonna end up buying that car from us, and my wife's getting a new ride. And it seems like we just got home from the cabin, and in my last video I was talking about having to get caught up around here, mowing the yard, spraying weeds, which I did. And there's more coming up in the driveway. I need to get more spray too. Got weeds around all the buildings, which you can't really see right here, but some of these other buildings have got a lot of weeds around them. Need to get that taken care of, and the yard's about ready to be mowed again. And haven't got the cow crap off of my truck yet. There's not a lot, but need to give her a bath here. I'm actually tired of this whole tailgate hanging here. This one that I worked on, I believe it was last fall. I actually put this thing up for sale. Got it listed at 200 bucks right now. I don't think that's too far out of the ballpark. And just as I'm down here, I realize that the handle isn't on there. I think I need to take that back plate off. I think I need to take this back plate off here, and I can't remember what all I did in there. Probably need to reconnect a bunch of stuff. I don't really remember. Probably need to get this pulled down, open it up, have a look at that. Just so if someone is interested in it, wants to look at it, or just flat out wants it, it's ready to go. And I'm not gonna have to take a bunch of time. There's a moth, butterfly, whatever the heck that is, but I need to get that put back together. So I'm making this video. I'm not even 100% sure where I'm going with it. Want to have a little variety and not all Bronco stuff. The stuff I'm doing is just not real exciting. Haven't done a lot here either in the past, what, week, 2 weeks, something like that. Thing I did do, if you saw my my video of up at the cabin, had this old tabletop gas grill that one wasn't looking too good. The grate was all, the grate's not in there. I don't know where the grate, there's a grate over here. The grate was looking pretty nasty as well. I took a wire wheel to it. I think I need to do a little bit more on that. Just went over that real quick. But I pulled the handles off and pulled this out. I pulled the burner out, took a wire wheel to the burner and this. Got it as clean as I could. And then the only high temp paint that I had was blue and silver. So that's what I did. She's blue and silver now. Actually didn't turn out too bad. The blue paint didn't turn out perfect, but it's just a cheap little tabletop gas grill. But that didn't take very long, turned out pretty good, and I think we may get some use out of that. Clean this all up as well. This has hardly ever been used. We took this up to the cabin and we, well, my daughter and I popped popcorn on it, those ones that you just shake like on a stovetop. Worked pretty good. But right now, my wife's on her way home. She's gonna pick my daughter up today from the school daycare thing. And then I think my wife's having a friend come out from where she works. She wants to go swimming, and I believe my sister's coming out to take a look at her new car. Well, her new to her car. And I just spent probably the last hour and a half cleaning the pool, and need to get all the floaties out of the old shop. I know a couple of them probably need some air put in them, so I guess I'll get those out and put them in the pool so they're ready to go. What? So we put these in here. We get some storms rolling through, and they tend to blow out. Speaking of storms, when I came home from the cabin, now I don't remember which one it was. Had this old walnut tree back here. That big branch came down. These came down. I don't remember which one. I think it was this one. Was hanging off of that wire right there. And then this big one over here was barely hanging on right up there, dangling right over the old outhouse. So my wife and I came out here and we grabbed onto it and started pulling, and it came down. Need to get the chainsaw out here and cut this up for some firewood. I've had some other branches fall out of that tree and hang on this wire. Really don't want it coming down. It's a live wire. There's actually power into that old gas station building. Not that it's used for anything. But need to take these over to the shop, get them pumped. That one's a little low on air. That one's pretty hard. That one could use some. That one could really use some. I don't know if there's any others in here or not. That one right there, that's one of my sons. They go floating down the river and stuff. He has that over here. I'm not even sure what this is. This must be his too. Look like some power mirrors off of something. I'm not sure what these are off of. Nothing I have. But anyway, I'm gonna get these over to the new shop, get them pumped up, toss them in the pool, and that will be that. Jessie always likes coming in here. It's just something different. She doesn't get to come in here very often. And Jessie, I don't think there's anything in there you need, Jessie. She's ignoring me. I'm starting to think she's camera shy. So those two and that one need air. This one I'm just going to go toss in the pool. Probably going to all this work and nobody will come out, although my daughter, she'll go swimming no matter what. Jessie, she likes to get in the pool, and we made this little raft thing for her. Basically, it's just a rubber floor mat, and then put PVC pipe, zip ties run all the way around through the PVC pipe, zip tied a bunch of these noodles that cut up, zip tied the floor mat to those, and she still sunk it. So we're thinking we're gonna make another one, connect them together, and then she can float around in the pool. She likes getting in the pool, but she doesn't like the swimming part. And that one right there will actually hold her up, but then nobody else can use it, and I'm afraid she's gonna end up popping it. Well, hopefully that makes somebody happy. Kind of thinking about jumping in there myself, like right now. Well, heck, I suppose I better go shut the door on the old shop, huh? Well, I'm a hot, sweaty mess. It is so muggy, sticky, let alone just hot out. I think I'm gonna get something to drink and cool off for a little bit. We did pick our first batch of sweet corn last night, which this is field corn, this isn't sweet corn. But I gotta tell you, it was delicious. Right now I'm going for about a 3-hour ride on this thing. Gotta get this yard mowed again. Supposed to have rain the next 2-3 days, maybe 4. I think there's a chance of rain the next 4 or 5, I think, but pretty good chance tonight and tomorrow and the next day. If I don't get it mowed now, it's gonna be about 2 feet tall. And I had a door that came open on the east side of the barn, one of the upper doors, in that big storm that went through here while we were up at the cabin. I just got done fixing that. And I know this video is all over the place. It's just kind of a filler video. Haven't been working on the Bronco this week. It's just too darn hot. We've been having heat index. Yesterday it was almost 110. Well, I got mowing done. Well, not quite all the way done. My daughter wanted to go swimming, and so I got all this done out in front of the house. Got all this done back in here. Clear back, well, just about even with the edge of this building. I have got to get to spraying weeds. I told you there was weeds growing up around back here. Pretty much a never-ending job trying to keep the weeds down. And I gotta mow this back here. This is kind of long back here, not too bad. And it actually cooled off a little bit. We had what looked to be pretty decent thunderstorm roll off that way, and the wind picked up, switched direction. It was blowing that way, and then it switched to that way. Blew a little bit, I mean nothing real hard or anything, but it had some cool air in it. But I told my daughter that I'd go swimming with her, and I thought if we're gonna get in the pool, we better do it before it rains. Did look like rain off that way, not so much anymore, although we're in a flash flood watch again. And they're talking we could get a considerable amount of rain tonight, tomorrow night, the next day. And it's starting to warm back up a little bit now. If the sun would come out, it'd probably get pretty darn hot. But we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Wife's gonna be home from work here pretty soon. I went and picked up some steak this morning, gonna grill that up. We're having steak for supper. Well, we ended up not getting any rain last night like I thought we were gonna get. It sure felt like we were gonna get some rain, kind of looked like it off and on, but didn't, oh, we got a little shower, but didn't amount to anything. I thought we were gonna have some thunderstorms and might catch something on video, but that didn't happen, and kind of looks like they've taken the rain out of the forecast till middle part of next week sometime. Also feels like it's gonna heat up again today. It's really humid out. And like I said before, here in a couple days it's supposed to cool down. It looks like it's gonna stay that way for the foreseeable future anyway. So today I'm gonna finish up mowing, then I need to go get some more spray all these weeds around here. And I'm thinking it is a little cooler today. It's muggy, but it is cooler. I'm thinking possibly this evening I may get back to work on the Bronco. So I think I'm gonna end this video right here. Didn't really have any sense of direction with this video, just random whateverness. So give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.